So I was driving through my neighborhood the other day, and this guy was putting this out on the curb. That came from the curb too, right up the street. Somebody set that out for the trash. Might be cool, might fix that up just a little bit. It's got, I think it's like 10 or something, but anyway. So there was that. Also got this out of the trash. Works perfectly. That I need to complete a project, different project. But this, okay, so this is a Whirlpool Duet. What's the model on this? WFW915 or 9150, yada yada yada. So I'm probably gonna get a breakdown, you know, a parts breakdown. I know this looks bad, but he's actually got a replacement. He had a brand new replacement for this. So I'm gonna replace this. He said it was leaky. We're gonna replace that door seal, and we'll see if any other seals need to be replaced. Probably what I'll do is I'll run my water hose to it to get water in it. So basically I should be able to just plug my water hose right into this and then do like a cold cycle. So I'll replace this front, and then we will run a cold cycle with my water hose, and we'll see if there are any other broken seals, and if there are, we'll fix those. So let's go get some tools to take this thing apart, and we will start working on it. So what I do know is I've got to get to this front seal somehow, and I am not sure how that's going to be done. Is this, okay, so this upper pops off. I think this bottom comes off, and then there might be some bolts here that I can access. And this top probably comes off. Yeah, the top comes off, and then there's bolts here that I can access to get this piece off. Let's start by removing this upper panel, and I think it just pops off, but I've got to first get, let's see, this thing comes off. This thing comes, there we go. That comes out like that. How does this happen? Oh, there's a screw. I see the screw. Duh. So in here there's a screw. I've got to get that screw out. I'm not even sure what it is though. It's kind of hard to see. That's a hex screw. That's a Allen wrench. Okay. It's about, yeah, no, too big. This is gonna be tough right here. Get this out. With the amount of rust that's on that, that's like bleach corrosion. I might have to drill that because that is in there. Okay, there we go. You got it. It's a nice little trick for more torque. Get a wrench on there. Get a little bit more torque on it. The sun's not even shining in it. It's just humid. Jeez. Okay. I do not want to break this assembly. So unplug that. Should have probably thought about that before I dropped it straight down. I think it'll be all right. Okay, so there's the control assembly inside. You know, the thing that really sucks about this design and these doors is that it's not easy to reverse. These are really difficult doors to reverse because you'd have to take this whole piece apart and reverse the bubble. I'm still not even sure if it would work right because it's a different shape on the top than it is on the bottom. I don't know. Do they even allow you to put the hinges over here? Maybe they do, but I don't see how. Maybe if you took this off, you would see that there's a hinge assembly over here. But then you'd have to move all this stuff over to the other side. I don't even think you could do it. I don't think you can reverse these, which is kind of a shit design. Okay, if you own a washer like this, a front loader, you're probably going to have to do this from time to time anyway, and you don't even realize it. Like if your washer starts to stink, or if it gets clogged, or you get an error message that says it's clogged and it can't drain, you know, any number of issues you'll have to resolve in this fashion. You'll have to take off this little front door because this is the emergency drain down here. And the drain access, there's a clean out in here. And you have to remove the bottom panel to get to the clean out. On my other washers in the past, I've just left this bottom door off just constantly so I can always check it easily. And that might be something you consider, like if your washer's in a place where it really doesn't matter what it looks like, maybe just leave this off, because here is your emergency drain, your clean out, and literally there's no telling what might be in here. For instance, if I were to run a test load after this, I'll definitely leave this front panel off because we'll be able to see all up in here, and it's possible that the leak is, coming from, see that rubber piece right there? It's possible that's leaking right there around that somewhere. That's the drain, and this is the clean out. So, and I wonder, there's no telling what's in here. I hate opening these even on my own machines, but on somebody else's it's particularly disgusting because this, I should do this outside, shouldn't I? I really should. Ugh. That's all right. We'll see. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, lots of money. Look at that. Lots of money.
I like money.
Ugh. Got what, safety pin in there? And God knows what else, just crap. Ugh, God. There's got to be, there's $2 or $3 there anyway. I'll tell you what, that one, I was going to say that dime looks possibly silver. No, it's funny how the patina, when you get them out of a washer like that, makes them look like they might be silver. There's got to be a couple dollars there. There's a chain. You see that chain right there? Wonder if that could be gold. Nah, I don't think that's gold, fellas. I don't think we're so lucky. I think that's just that's just a crap piece of chain, crap metal, some kind of copper. What the fuck is that? Oh my God, that penny is destroyed. Wow. Look at that penny. Can you see that? Look at that. That's utterly destroyed. That's insane. Wow, there's a couple more destroyed pin. That's a penny. Look, that's a penny. It's been just worn to death around the edge. So we've got, let's see how much money we got here though. We got 25, 50, $4.17.
Yeah, I like money though.
I mean, that right there, yuck, what the fuck is that? God, that's nasty as shit. Ugh. Jeez. What's that? Got a little thumb screw. And another penny, excuse me, 4.18. Ugh. I don't know what the hell that is. What is that? I think that was a mint. That's disgusting. So we'll take this front door off and we'll change that seal. What am I latched onto here? Fuck. Come on. Give me a break. Oh, I think this stuff has to come off. Shit. That's stupid. That's stupid. Don't break. Don't break. God, shut the door. Fucking hell. Alright. Alright, you stupid bastard. Alright, get back in there. That's so stupid, the way they got that on there. Fucking hell, man. Alright. That's a trap. That's a novice repair trap right there is what they set up. This is my first time having to repair, actually change a seal on one of these. So I didn't I didn't see that coming. Okay, so I think this takes about a T15 or something, or T20 maybe. Okay, now the problem is going to be figuring out how to get this door seal off without busting anything. I don't know how it is adhered to the front edge. Maybe there's a... Oh, okay, there's a ring. There's a ring here. I bet that ring, you rotate it or something to get it into place. I bet you. I bet you that's what you do. Man, these things are disgusting. So, just basically pull this ring off of here, and then that right there. And then this will pop loose from the outside. There we go. Perfect. Now we can remove this outer piece. All right, so that just removes. Okay, now we should have another ring holding this back piece on, and we do, and it is right here with an adjustment screw. This hose right here feeds in your detergent down into here. On some models, this hose goes through this piece, but on this model, it's going into the drum. So that's not a concern. I'm going to go ahead and unscrew that as far as I can get it. There we go. Okay, so there's that retainer ring, right? And that's the larger of the two. So now we can get rid of that nasty thing. And I wonder if we can see maybe a tear in this, because he did say it was leaking and he didn't know where from, so I'm wondering if it was leaking on this. And no, I don't see where it was leaking on that. But we're going to replace it anyway, because it's nasty. Okay, this tells you which way is down.
16 paranoia-filled days later.
Okay, man, that was tough. So this has to go on here just so, yeah. All right, so there's a space in between. You see this chrome piece. Oh, it looks like chrome. I guess it's probably stainless steel. And there's a space between this lip and this other lip that's right in front of it. So there's a space down in here. You have to put the bulk of that down in there, and then this little seam goes right there on the top like that. Kind of weird. And then you pull everything else up and around. There's a lip out here on the outer edge too. You pull everything on, and now we're going to put the ring on. Okay, so there's that outer ring in place. Now we need to get the door back on and attach the inner ring. This would be so much easier with two sets of hands. Probably should just take that door completely off so it's not so awkward, but I'm not that smart. Oh my God. Man, this is not easy at all. Probably help if I got some decent shoes instead of these flip-flops. I didn't have this all the way tightened, so I'll tighten this up. Okay, we're getting pretty close to being able to test this thing out. I'll get this put on here like it's supposed to be. All right, so this whole lip comes out and then wraps around this outer lip. Okay, now then, this one just kind of snaps into place with a spring, so it's pretty easy. Or well, I say that.
Later, in the void.
I'm so damn close. It's so damn close. What the fuck? Get in the groove, dude. That's a dumb system. Okay, all right, we'll leave the bottom door off. We'll leave the top off of it. We got to put this back, and we'll run some water to it, and we will fire this thing up tomorrow and see where else it might be leaking. Okay, so we're gonna hook the hose up to here, right? So we'll hook, this hose. And then we have to go turn the water on over there at the faucet. All right, go down there and turn it on. You got it. Turn the other way. There you go, turn it all the way. I think you've got it on now. Now what we have to do is we have to see if it's gonna leak. Do you like it? There's nothing in it right now. It's an empty treasure chest. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. We're gonna plug it in. Do you know what else I found on the street?
What?
I found this on the side of the street. Can you believe it?
I know.
Somebody was gonna throw it away. All right, let me plug it in. We'll turn it on. Let's see what kind of, uh-oh. Oh. Let's go with cold water, and we will go with, what is this? The spin speed. We want a high spin speed?
Yeah, high spin.
Okay, let's do medium. That's cool. Tell you what, let's do this. Let's do a cycle.
I think it worked, Dad.
Okay, here comes the water. Look at that. Oh, we've got it leaking out the bottom, but that's good. That's what I want it to do. So we've got it on, and all the water, of course, is leaking out the bottom because that's what we want. That's what we wanted. That's kind of flushing the system out too. And we're also going to see if there are any other leaks besides the leak that we want, which obviously is the big drain. So, are there any other leaks besides the drain?
No.
I don't see any back there. Everything looks bone dry back there. So I think that part, at least so far, is okay. Yeah, we'll stop this cycle and then we'll fill it up. We'll put the cap on it and we'll fill it up for real. What do you think? Is that a good idea? Good plan? Hey, sweetheart. Thank you for the hug.
I'm not your sweetheart.
You are my sweetheart.
No, I'm not.
Do you know what you are, really?
I'm just an illusion.
You're not an illusion. Okay, so let's do that again. We got the plug now. So water's gonna fill up, so we're gonna see for sure whether or not there's an actual leak. And we've got, you know, the system more or less flushed out too now, so that's good. Let's put on cold water. We'll do high spin rate. Well, this would be one way to do close, wouldn't it? Just hook it up to the water hose and just turn it on outside. And then just, you know, just drain it directly into the sewer or something. We just run a long hose for the drain. That'd be ghetto, but it'd get the job done. Okay, so now instead of the water flushing directly out, it's going to be filling up the tub. And this will give us a better idea of whether or not we're going to have leaks and problems. Right now, it is working. Oh, we do have some leaks. We have leak from right there from that boot. Right there from the boot. Okay. That's kind of what I figured. So let's go ahead and drain this. We need to drain this. Uh-oh. Ooh, a hose would have been probably a good idea. Okay, so here's that part out of the machine, and what I find is interesting, this thing had a small pinhole in it that was squirting water, and you could see it in some of the previous footage. The water was just kind of shooting out of one spot. I'll have to find where that is. I am going to repair this and silicone it instead of replacing it, because otherwise it's in good shape. I just need to find out where that hole is and silicone over that. And I find it very interesting that the thing that put this entire machine out of commission and caused somebody to set it at the curb to be picked up for the garbage was right there. You see that pin? It's like a little sewing needle or something down in there. There's also some money, but
Oh, I like money.
that there's a little sewing needle right there. And that is the thing that put this entire machine out to the curb. There we go. So that's what put this entire machine out of commission, is that thing right there. And we got 2 more quarters, so we got 50 more cents. We're almost up to $5. Okay, so here is this drain boot, all cleaned up. I rinsed the hell out of it so it no longer stinks like a fish. And then I spread some silicone all around the area where the little pinhole was. So I think that's going to take care of our problem. We'll get it reinstalled, and I think we're going to have a working washing machine after that. This part for this machine is still readily available online, but by fixing this one instead, I saved myself another $35. I might also try to salvage the door boot. I've seen people with boots that were almost that bad with mildew, and they would soak them in a bucket with like half solution of bleach. And I think I might do that, put it in there for a couple days and let it just kind of do its thing, get it out, and wash it off, and we'll see if that cleans that up. Then I'll have an extra one of those. Hey, sweetheart. Okay, so it's the next day. I have reinstalled the boot in the bottom of this thing. And we'll have to see how this goes because I used silicone, and I don't know if this repair is going to hold or not. Unfortunately, I put it back together before the silicone had fully cured, so yeah. Well, we're already leaking. Shit. All right, that was dumb. What? Hmm? I don't know.
I think it's empty.
Okay, so there's the repair. It seems to be holding, so I think that's going to do it. All right, the only thing left to do now is get it inside and wash some clothes. So that'll do it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit subscribe, and we'll see y'all later.